This video is sponsored by EA. In their effort to ensure quality of future content, DICE has asked a few of us to come back and test some of the changes they have in store for the next DLC slated for release in December, Turning Tides. In this video, I'm going to go over the new service assignments, the requirements to unlock, and how I think they will affect the game come December. Let's get started. Vehicle operator classes are getting class-specific perks, giving them abilities to help them in the skies or on the ground. The pilot class now has the Friendly Skies service assignment. The basic perk rewards you with a cloud cover, and this decreases the amount of time your plane is spotted by 50%. These should come fairly easily to most pilots on Battlefield 1. For destroying the 5 behemoth parts, I recommend using the Airship Buster attack plane against the airship, or using field cannons against a train or the dreadnought. Just make sure to aim for the turrets. This perk could prove useful for air-to-air combat, as most pilots will rely on the minimap to locate enemy aircraft they have lost visual on. Overall, I would definitely say that this perk is worth getting if you are a pilot. The veteran rank of Friendly Skies rewards you with the Safe Bail perk, and makes passengers that exit your vehicle, they will be accompanied by a spotting flare, helping them survive when on the ground. Most of these are fairly easy to accomplish given enough flight time. The only one that really stands out to me is the road kills, as you're relying on either parachutists or flying extremely low to the ground and risk crashing. The boat kills will be significantly easier to obtain in Turning Tides, as 3 of the 4 maps have a focus on naval warfare. Not quite sure how I feel about the perk reward though. I personally would not use this perk, as the goal of being a pilot is to stay in your plane. And if I do end up bailing, there are other perks that I could make better use of. The next set of assignments are for the tankers out there, and it is called Tanks for the Memories. A nice little pun from DICE. As before, this assignment has a basic and a veteran rank, and requires 5 objectives completed. The basic rank awards you with a specialization for the tanker class called Critical Cover, and this makes it so the smoke will automatically deploy when your tank is disabled. Most of these requirements parallel the pilot assignment, and you will be able to complete the passenger assist for both assignments simultaneously. The 50 kills as a passenger is a little annoying, but doable. The specialization seems to be worth the effort, as quick smoke cloud could keep your tank from being destroyed, so I might run with this whenever I choose to run as a tank. The veteran rank rewards you with the tanker specialization called Convoy, and the description is that self-repairing a tank will also repair nearby vehicles. On the surface, this seems like an odd perk to run with, but if you are able to have someone in your squad that you can communicate with also in another vehicle, this perk could prove to be invaluable. But for most average matches, it doesn't seem like this perk will get much use. I'm not thrilled that the anti-air arty truck will be a requirement for this, as I can imagine a whole team with nothing but AA trucks. Still, the objective is doable. As for performing the 100 heals, you will have to run with the squad support landship, the heavy assault tank, or the light close support tank. That's it for the vehicle class specializations. Maybe we'll get to see a cavalry class one in the Apocalypse DLC. Let's move on to the infantry assignments, where each class gets 2 new perks, all of which are basic level, and this only requires that you completed 3 of the 5 getting started assignments. The first assault assignment is called Pyrotechnician, and awards you with the perk Pilferer, and this makes it so that enemies killed with melee attacks will drop useful items related to their class, so a med pouch for medics for example. I feel like the last objective will prove fairly difficult on most games, as it's going to take you out of the fight and make you think about what gadget you need to get a kill with. The other ones are fairly straightforward, and I'll probably stick to those and skip the last one. The perk is definitely interesting, and will really help out those of us who enjoy stabbing, clubbing, or shoveling people in the face. The second assault assignment is called Scrapyard, and this gives you the perk called Armor Transfer, and this replaces nearby allies' explosive damage resistance with yours if it is higher. This assignment will take a good amount of time to complete, and the engine disables seem a bit ridiculous. I'll probably end up skipping that one and hope I get lucky with AT mines. As for the perk reward, I honestly can't see myself using it. Sure, it's nice for teammates to not die from explosives as much, but the user of this perk will not see any direct benefit from it. There are plenty of other perks to run with that will help you out even more. Next up is the medic assignments, and these ones are good. The first one is called Pharmacist, and it gives a reward called Reciprocity. Healing an ally heals you for 2.5 HP up to 5 times per second. Not happy that the rifle grenades were brought back for another time, but thankfully you can skip one objective. And the rest will be extremely easy for players to unlock, just by playing the objective as a medic. The perk seems quite useful, as you can heal people on the go and get a direct benefit. Guardian is the second medic perk, and the reward for this one is my favorite of the bunch, called Medic's Aura, where you will passively heal yourself and allies within 7 meters while a medic crate is equipped. Not deployed, just equipped. The Avenger and Savior kills could take a little while, but all the other ones will require you to PTFO as a medic, and the perk sounds awesome and is perfect for squads who like to stick together. Moving on to support, the first assignment is called Engineer, and the perk you are awarded with is called Perseverance. And this causes you to move 25% faster and take 20% less explosive damage while holding the repair wrench. This assignment is very vehicle heavy, so stick to or around tanks while working on this one. For the crossbow and mortar objectives, remember that the HE variant does significantly more damage than the frag or the airburst. This perk could prove quite useful for support running as an anti-tank role. Use the wrench to get close and where you can throw a limpet. The next assignment for the support class is called Bullet Storm, and the reward is called Mobile Arsenal, and its function is very similar to the Medic's Aura perk, and this allows any ally within 7 meters to be resupplied when an ammo crate is equipped. The most time consuming of these objectives may be the capture point defense kills. Stick to a contested point near the middle of the map and kill everyone you can. As long as your team holds the point, any kill on the point will count. The last 2 assignments are for the Scout class, the first of which is called Overwatch, and this awards you with the perk Ripple, where a headshot with a bolt-action rifle will reveal enemies within 10 meters of your kill. For completing the damage in a round and the headshots, you may find it easier to complete on a game of operations, as the rounds last much longer. The decoy destroys is fairly annoying, and I'm not looking forward to seeing decoys spamming the map. The last assignment for the Scout class is called Pathfinder, and completion of this assignment gives you the Deft Recon perk, where enemies within 30 meters of you are revealed on the minimap at regular intervals. Most of these are fairly similar to the previous assignment, Overwatch, and you should be able to complete most of these just by playing Scout for a while. Now for the perks, I personally do not agree with the direction the dice is taken, as they allow for someone to gain the upper hand at no fault to the enemy player. I would not be opposed to these perks being changed to allow for an enemy soldier to know that he is now on the minimap, or changed to something else altogether. Possibly a small chance of having no scope glint when aiming down the sight. But this is my personal opinion. What do you think? What are your thoughts on the other service assignments? Any perks that you're most excited for? Let me know down in the comments below. I do want to make it known that everything covered in this video is still a work in progress and liable to change before the DLC's release in December. That's all for now. Thank you for watching. My name is Shadox, and I hope to see you on the battlefield.